Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Fan Stand where we're gonna talk Formula One. And today I'm joined by two very special guests. I wasn't into this sport, not until 2022 when I watched my first race. And one of these two gentlemen really got me into the sport. And as soon as the other one came in, I just got this entire environment around me, which which gave me a better understanding of this sport and what all is there. It's not about who's coming first, who's coming last, but people are fighting for microseconds. This is a sport about mechanics, it is about science, but this is also a sport about time travel. So, without any further delays, I want to introduce first and foremost Darshan. Welcome to the show. Darshan is our agent of chaos. This guy believes in the philosophy of live fast, die young, but don't. But the point being, Darshan is an absolute motorhead. And while most kids, as soon as they're done with their exams, they want to get on their console or they want to go out and play cricket or just rest at home. This guy genuinely wanted to go to a garage and work there as a mechanic. Like that is his love for machines. So Darshan, I'd let you introduce yourself here.
Oh, hey, oh. Hello, hi, I am Darshan. Um, I don't know what to say.
Now that's
We
okay.
will
We'll
talk.
get all the answers from you.
Yes, yes, definitely. I don't know about myself, so I don't introduce myself.
But Darshan knows a fuckload about machines. Although there is also a disclaimer that will follow later. But next up, I have to introduce Iti, the rice man. This guy hails from Bangalore, the city of Vijay Mallya. So there are two things that he's absolutely great at. One is beer, and number two is Formula One. And Iti, just introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi guys. My name is Itihas, but you guys can call me Iti, or as Siddharth likes to call me, you can call me Rice Man. Or if you want to take it in an Australian way, you say rice for race as well. So you can take me as a race man as well. But no,
Rice man.
so yeah, like Siddharth said, I'm from Bangalore. Love watching F1. To be honest, I started watching F1 right when the Drive to Survive started to go viral. And yeah, I mean, not just like I'm not most people. Most people just watch it and then just watch it for the sake of it. If they enjoy it, they still watch it, but don't really go into the details of things. But when I started, I obviously started going into the detail and understanding what goes in the background or what a race weekend looks like or what's the dramas with all the drivers and what's each one's sort of unique talent that sets them apart on the track. So that's sort of my take on this, and that's when I started watching, and since then I've been stuck on this sport. It's just keeps my weekends occupied and also keeps me away from the bad shit.
Yeah, I remember it kept us very occupied during the weekends, right? In Australia, these races usually happen past 10 p.m. at night, um, and that too on a Sunday
Yeah,
night. So
yeah.
for most of the part, the three of us would be sitting like at 2 o'clock in the night and just yelling at the screen whenever our teams or our drivers weren't doing so well. Of course, I yell a lot more frequently. Like I've just got this shit going on for dysfunctional teams in red. But yeah, like keeping up till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, just watching these races, um, and absolutely had that environment. So yeah, you guys want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I let Darshan start first, like how his experience has been after moving to Australia. Because I know, as far as I know, I think Darshan has been watching F1 for quite longer than even Drive to Survive was a thing or even a plan as such. I think I'm just going to let him take over and let us know what it was like before and after, and what's the difference that the sport has seen since Drive to Survive, or what was the scene before that?
Oh yes. When you told introduce yourself, I thought just say hi. But then I realized we are doing an F1 podcast, we need to talk about F1 as well. So
Uh,
yes. So I started watching where around 2000 in the 2000s. So it was with my cousins when we in on when I used to go to my cousin's place and we used to watch F1. I was not really into it because I was too young at that time, early 2000s. It was just the excitement of seeing the cars go round and round the track. The sounds were really nice, and that's how I slowly got it, started getting into it. And then in around the 2000 late 2000s, I was like, okay, I need to pick a team now. It's getting exciting. I start to realize, okay, this is what the sport is. This is all the rules and everything. And then out of all the teams there, so there were Ferrari, McLaren, there was Toyota at one point, there was BMW at one point, and I saw Red Bull. It was a energy drinks company, and it was fascinating. It's an energy drink company participating in Formula One. It felt weird, sounded weird. I was like, you know what? That's my team. Red Bull. It's an energy drink company, so racing and winning, and not they're not winning at that point in time. They were doing significantly well. They were in the midfield. So yeah, that's when I was like, you know what? You always go for the underdogs, right? So Red Bull were the underdogs at that point in time. So I was like, all these companies, racing car companies, why support a company that's already doing all the racing? Let's support someone different. We should be different. So that's when I picked Red Bull and I've stuck to them, and that's how it's been. So then, for my luck, Vettel came in, started winning in the 2010. The race started of Red Bull, and then yeah, I was like, you know what, this is my team. This is what I'm gonna stick to, and that's how it's been for the last 15. Oh shit, almost close to 20 years now. Close to 20, no, not 20. What the hell?
No,
Close
that's
to 15 years now. Yeah, 15, 16 years now. The rest, I've been stuck with Red Bull.
I do
When
want
you,
to add. I do want to add that Darshan really has a knack for picking the most left field team. Like even when we're
yes.
watching cricket and everyone is in their blue jerseys and rooting for India to win, he'd be the only one saying, "Go for it, Australia, go for it." And overall, like
Yes.
3 years down, we want to bang his head in. But that's
See, I
just who he is.
I like chaos. Okay, see, if everyone, let's say there are 10 people in the room supporting one team, what's the fun?
Yeah, true.
There's no point in. There's no fun. Everyone's supporting the same team, so everyone's sad at the same time. Everyone's happy at the same time. If they're winning, everyone's happy. If they're losing, everyone's sad. So why not put a little chaos in there? Have some fun. It's fun pulling people's leg when they're down. It's bad when it happens to you as well. But the excitement. I like the ratio 1:10, right? So 1 versus 10. So I'm
So,
ready to
dude,
take the odds and
it's
just for
like
that one see you moment.
19th
Yeah.
19th of November 2023 was when it got really awkward because India Australia playing the final. Everyone is rooting for India. He's the only one who's rooting for Australia.
Australia.
And Australia ends up winning that match, and everyone just quietly slips out of the room, and he's the only one sitting there cheering, like, "Yeah, boys, go for it, go for it."
And I called every wicket. I called every wicket.
I think, guys,
I knew it. I
19th
believed in my
November
boys.
didn't 19th November didn't
I-
just happen like that. We've got a culprit amongst us.
yes, my mates.
So yeah, Iti,
Uh,
about you. So the time that you got into the sport, so which team fascinated you? Which drivers, were in the sport at that time?
Yeah, so 2021 is when I started watching it, and I feel like that was a year when it became, I think the sport itself got a bit more traction because going into the final race, there was Hamilton and Verstappen at the same points in the same race, and only one could come out on top, right?
Right.
And even before that, lot of dramas where a 7-time world champion is going against a guy who's fighting for his first championship. That's what sort of pulled me in, and I started supporting Verstappen. Then on, like Darshan mentioned earlier, it's always, I mean, for me, this is what I feel for myself. It's always good to support someone that's doing it for the first time, at least, right? Like when I mean, let's say if it's a boxing match and two
The
boxers are
underdog.
boxing, yeah, you always got to go for the underdog to support, at least so that he gets a bit more confidence.
Right.
But in this case, it was not for, so that he gets a bit more confidence, but at least so that I could have a conversation with my friends or have an argument or keep it
Right.
interesting, like Darshan says, right? So yeah, that's when I started, and wow, the final race was everything.
No,
Till
Michael,
the
no.
headphone bang. Yeah, so that was the race that sort of like, holy shit, this is it. I'm hooked onto this sport. So that's when I started, and yeah, I mean, since then it's been Verstappen.
Right.
Yeah, and those days I feel like I should definitely give a shout out to one of the drivers that helped Verstappen. Was Latifi. If Latifi wasn't in the race, then yeah, Hamilton would have gotten his eighth, and then I would probably not even be interested in the sport. I don't know, but yeah, I mean that one
I've just got
crash.
a question here. Verstappen is dating Latifi's ex, right?
No,
Oh,
Daniel
it's not
Kvyat.
Latifi. Kvyat.
Ah,
Daniel Kvyat.
give it. Yeah.
So his seat
Yeah.
and his my man, my idol for a reason.
Alright. So among the three of us, I am clearly the newest guy in the sport. I watched my first race in 2022, where Darshan just planned this thing. All of us headed to Crown, and I think Max crashed out in that race in like the first few laps, and then you were like, fuck it, dude, doesn't matter. No point in watching, no fun. Um, but then I think 2023 was the first season that like I actually watched religiously, and usse pehle bhi I started watching everything that came in Drive to Survive. Um, I think initially I was rooting for McLaren, and then I went to Ferrari, but initially then I liked Charles Leclerc, and then I was like, nah, fuck, this guy is too nice for a sport. So then I went to Science. So Ferrari is my favorite team, fortunately, unfortunately. Um, yeah, they're fucked, man. They're fucked. But
They have
Carlos
legs for a
Sainz,
reason.
man. Carlos Sainz. I never thought in my life that I would be rooting for Williams, but he's taken my support there as well.
Yes. It's a very clever driver, but yeah,
Bro,
rotates.
I really think like science has the making of a team principle. Like, if there is one driver on this grid who has the potential to be, a team principal, it is him because of his racecraft, but also like how his mind works from a strategic viewpoint and like even from, the technical aspects as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
he's a very very clever driver. It's just that he's not got his due yet. Whenever he's like on the up and up, someone has to come and kick him down.
But
He's like,
I
yeah,
think everyone's acknowledged at every point that any team that signs leaves, he leaves it in a better state than he's found it in. So like his feedback's really clear. He's very open about what he expects from a car, how he feels it, uh,
mm,
which a Hamilton definitely doesn't bring to the table.
Yeah, I mean, he showcased that in multiple races, right? I mean, look at Singapore 2023, where he gave, I think the driver behind him, I don't know exactly who it was. I don't know if it was Norris or somebody
George
else, but
It was
George
Russell.
Russell, yeah. And
He went for the
giving them
gap,
a
bro.
bit of, giving them a split stream, getting him into that DRS zone or DRS position so that the other guy behind him also has that sort of
No, he gave Norris the
DRS.
DRS, and Russell was on fresher
Russell was
tires.
behind him. Yeah, and he was on behind him. Yeah, so that is one of the races that shows that he's sort of pulled that off. And it was a trick that other drivers would not risk it, right? Like you're
Yeah.
leading the race and there's two guys right behind you. You wouldn't give that chance to be in the DRS position so that they have the chance of overtaking. But he did that so that even Russell has a chance to take over Norris, where he could attack him. So that's one of the races. And if you had to look at 2024 Australia,
Melbourne, yeah.
he was in. He was just underwent a surgery for appendicitis, and then coming back and winning that race. Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. So
Bro,
I think there's
how
more
many
examples
kilos
like
did
that.
he lose before that race? Before Melbourne GP? Was it
I
like
think it was 7.
he
I'm
was
not
down
sure.
by 7 kilos or what?
I think so. Yeah,
He was
around that.
also the first driver in a while to say "fuck you" to Ferrari as well. Like when like to Silverstone or something, when they're like uh, they had to play a team game or something. He was like, "Fuck you guys, I don't give a fuck. मेरा
Yeah.
race है, don't fuck with me. Your strategies, I know. I will handle this myself. Shut the fuck up."
Bro,
No, he
like,
didn't say shut the fuck up. He was like politely, guys,
yeah.
I know what I'm.
But
Please
like
let me be.
I I loved Sainz always, but I found even more appreciation for him. Where he did that interview where he says, I understand. Like Charles was always, the main guy at Ferrari. So they would never let go of him. And Hamilton is like the biggest guy in the circuit. So I understand. It hurt me at that point, but I know what I have to do and it's fine. I mean, that is the level of maturity that you don't see from a lot of these drivers because they're like really vicious at times.
Yeah. It's a very competitive sport, right? You're competing with your teammate, and there are only 20 drivers in the world. So
Yeah.
there are only 20 spots now 22
Now
because of 26 because of
24, right?
Cadillac. No,
22
22
because Stake got converted into
Cadillac.
Audi. That was not a new team.
All right.
So,
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a very cutthroat sport, right? It's not very easy. So yeah, it for him I think because so this happened to him like multiple times, right? He was in Toro
Renault.
Rosso as well before. He was a teammate with Max Verstappen,
Right.
and if you're
Yeah.
teammate with Max Verstappen, you don't have a bright future ahead for you, no matter how good you are. So there he got screwed again. Went to McLaren. McLaren, he was doing well. He got their podium after a while.
Yeah.
First podium in a while. I think that was Brazil 2019, if I'm not wrong. And then he was doing well in McLaren, and then Ferrari came in knocking, and you can, for some fuck all reasons, you can never say no to Ferrari.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Ferrari there because Ricciardo was coming to McLaren, and then from there again he had to move to Williams. So he's gone through these phases where he was always when he was reaching his peak, he was always replaced or had to move. So I think earlier in his career, I think that was a good move for him because he learned he was like, okay, you don't get attached to the teams. You move on and go on and go to a new team and establish yourself again, and you can start all over again. So I think he
Yeah.
got used to it, and he came to terms with it early on in his career. So that's when he's like, okay, you know what, it is what it is. Let's move on.
I
Let's
think,
look forward.
yeah, there was that bit. And I think also the other bit is he took that on as a challenge,
Yeah.
right? Because in this business, you've got to be ruthless. You've
Yeah.
got to be
Yeah.
ruthless. It doesn't matter who you're against, your team, your teammate, the other team drivers, or whatever it is. He took that on as a challenge, and look at him perform, getting podiums for Williams. I mean, come on. Albon has been there.
No,
Albon as
no
well,
one
another wonderful
expected that.
driver. But no one
Yeah.
expected a podium from that was not on the 2025 wish list. I'm
No,
not
it
even joking
wasn't.
about it. Oh my God, it
I,
was it
dude,
was
I
something.
just
Yeah.
I just remember there's this thing people do like a bingo card, right? So they do like a 2026 bingo card, like what will happen
Mm,
this year. You should have fucking done a bingo card like that for F1 this season.
yeah, they should
What's
have.
what's gonna happen? But no, we're gonna do it later. We're gonna do it in our next video.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
So yeah, I think he took that on as a challenge, and the way he proved himself. Now I'm not even worried about him having a seat in F1, at least for the next 3 to 4 years, because every team, if he loses that seat or if he decides to get rid of that seat, I think, which may happen, because of a lot of other things that has happened in the past 3 years. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, other teams would be like jumping onto him for sure.
But I think they've also got like even an Alex Albon, they've got like they've got a talent. Like it's been really unfair to him that he had to drive for a team which is not very kind to its drivers. But Albon also has contributed a lot to Williams. So I think
Williams.
Williams kind of has like the perfect driver lineup right now.
Oh, they have the best driver lineup right now, dude. I think of all the teams, if you go through all the teams and the drivers they have, I think Williams stands out the most. People say Ferrari because it's Leclerc and Hamilton. Like Hamilton is a seven-time world champion, and Leclerc is the Prince of Monaco.
Right.
He's the most what if in the sport right now. What if he gets a good car? He's a what if. He's like Daniel Ricciardo 2.0. It's all what if, what if. So I understand, he has the potential. One lap pace, Leclerc, great. But overall, I think, the best pairing right now, it's Williams for sure. Best driver pairing. You can't beat that. And in a way, McLaren is great as well. McLaren, they have Norris and Piastri. It's just Piastri, it's been 3 seasons now. I think he's going to get better and better. Last year was not the greatest for him. If you have seen all those 3 years with him, the second half of the season, so it's second half where he just falls off in the second half. Don't know why. What's the issue there? And when you see, but Piastri, once he locks in, he locks in. There's no better driver than him when he locks in.
I
And
honestly
then-
feel like Piastri is not as prone to errors as Norris.
Norris. Yep. True.
Yeah. Norris.
Look, in terms of that as well, like if you look at Norris, I don't think he's ever held his pole position after lap one. I mean, there might be instances, but it's very
Okay.
easy for him. It's easier for him to lose the pole position in the race rather than keeping it, right? But you look at Piastri, if he starts on pole, he holds that position. He might lose it along the race, but not in the first 2 laps, right? But when you look at Norris, he's not able to hold that pole position for long, and he's he's intimidated
You do see
very
him
easily.
getting into pressure.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. He's intimidated he gets manipulated, and the way Max like intimidates him is crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
But I think with Piastri, I do believe like he's like the current age Iceman. Like this guy is just cool as a cucumber. Just no one can believe it's like this is gonna be his third season, right?
Fourth.
Fourth season, and like the kind of advances that he's made. I also feel like the strategy behind the scenes, at McLaren, it really fucked with his head. It like I think it really helps a driver when the team tells him that no, you're in the lead, you are our man, for the job. We're gonna back you up. Norris is not in the lead, so he's not gonna get that extra support. But
No, it's McLaren. I want to like McLaren. Okay, they're such a good team, such an iconic team, but these bastards, they can't make their mind up with their drivers, dude. It's not just now. It's been going on till the 80s. So it was with Senna and Prost, and
Right.
fucking in 2007 with Hamilton and Alonso as well. They, for some reason, they just can't get their drive. They can't agree on who's their number one driver, or it's their driver decisions. They fuck it up always. They always find a way to fuck it up. I was expecting 2007 to repeat again, where Hamilton and Alonso were on the track to win the race, to win the drivers' championship, and then Kimi out of nowhere wins it in the last race. And Ferrari were shit that season. Kimi Räikkönen was either on the podium or DNF. That's it. It was either podium or DNF for Kimi Räikkönen. Whereas Hamilton and Alonso, they were fighting neck and neck every race. Every dirty book. Alonso was like, I'm going to use every dirty trick in the book, because Hamilton he's from Britain. He's from England, British bias. And McLaren being a British team, so
yeah.
British fans have to support their guy, right? So Alonso was pissed, and he used every dirty trick in the book to get an edge over Hamilton. But yeah, it's they are such an iconic, such a good team. Their liveries are so good, their cars are so good, so iconic, but fuckers can't handle their drivers for some reason. It's in their DNA for some reason. It's fuck all, the team. Such a good team. I want to like them so bad, but they make it so hard. They fucking make it so hard.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I have nothing to add to that. Darshan said it all.
Same. That's why I'm like pin drop moment.
All right. Okay, so we did make a run sheet as well, so I think we'll just give it a look. Um, so yeah, guys, let's talk about the shakedown that happened in Barcelona, and let's talk
Mhm.
about whatever went down in Bahrain. So the floor is yours. Just tell us what happened,
What has not happened?
what has
Everyone
happened, and
hates
what has not happened.
everyone hates the car. It doesn't the car. Alonso says even his chef can drive the car. On the other hand, Hamilton is like, you have to have an engineer to drive this car. Verstappen is like, the car sucks. It's only bad things that you're hearing. There's no positive. I was like, okay, new season.
Bro, that
Again,
was
we'll.
ruthless where Verstappen said that, this feels more like Formula E. It doesn't feel like Formula One
Yeah, it
anymore.
feels like Formula E on steroids.
Now I'm worried. This idiot, brilliant idiot. As soon as the car racing gets boring, he'll be like, "I'll fuck off from here." I'm like, "Oh, don't leave, don't leave." I'm scared where he'll leave now after the first few races, and it's he's the biggest rising star right now, and he's my icon. If he leaves, I'm like, yo, I have to torrent some. I have to find other websites to watch racing. And our person will go to GT3 wherever he likes. He will not even go to India or anything. He'll go to GT3, Le Mans, and everything. Like, oh shit, I'll have to watch him once in a while now. It's going to be hard. Yeah. The main issue is right. So they've split the engine and battery. It's a 50-50% now. It's
Yeah.
split. So the issue is, it's great. They have to go through a lot of management, because when you have to drop your battery to reach, if you have to maintain the top speed, you have to have your battery charged fully, right? So the issue right now is, so on the straights, what's happening right in the middle of the straight, because you've drained all your battery, you're losing your speed. By the time you reach the end, you're losing the speed. You're going slower at the end
Yeah.
of the end of the straight. That's stupid. And there's so much aerodynamics and all those new wings and everything. It's so much to go through for all these drivers. Everyone's like, we had to learn. Okay. Disclaimer: this is not technical at all. I don't know
Oh,
shit
yeah,
about
yeah. Right before this video started, Darshan asked me to give a disclaimer that
Uh,
we're not experts, which usually is also like the tagline for the fan stand, that here we talk as fans, not as experts. So none of us are experts. We're just passionate about the sport,
yeah.
and we let Darshan cook right now.
Yeah, I pretend like I know shit. I watch all the technical shit, but after
Bro,
two
that's
minutes,
all
I'm
of
like,
us.
oh,
That's all of
huh?
us. Even though it's going to houses, we make our own bro science to just make things make sense.
Yeah. If they say A plus B is equal to C, I'm like, okay, A plus B minus D is equal to C. Oh, okay, okay. This is how my head goes around, and
Dude,
I'm like, okay, I
dude,
make sense of it.
thanks.
My
Thanks
head
so
works
much.
with.
Thanks so much for not talking about 2AB. Drop a comment if you know what I'm talking about here.
Yeah, some stupid shit. Somehow, if they say, yeah, if they're explaining something, I'll okay, okay, something I understand something. So that's how it is, right? So there's so much technical. So most of the drivers, even Piastri, who's like, always on the good books, he's like, even he's like, that it's so technical. You have to unlearn the last 15 years of racing, and then you have to learn this car. It's completely new. It's completely different. Yeah, we'll see. It's people are saying it's not the best regs, and F1, the FIA are planning to, look into it and change some rules, but you can't do it right now, because Audi is in this, because they were like, this is the battery development, this is how it's going to be the split, and it's for the next 5 years.
Right.
So they can't bring any major technical changes right now because the teams have invested a lot in this regulations. They have spent millions of dollars into this, and all of a sudden you ask them to change the whole ethos of the car. It's not going to happen. So it's going to be a hit and miss, and fucking even the starts are going to be crazy this year because you know what? Because these cars, right?
Yeah.
They need 10 seconds. You need to rev the car for 10 seconds for the turbos to kick in.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say you're in the front, right? You
Yeah.
you you you're in the front. You wait for the back markers to come there. So it takes a while for the back markers to come, right?
Right.
So as soon as they have around 5 or 6 seconds before the red lights go off. So the teams in the front, guys in the front, they can keep revving their cars until the back markers come in. But the back markers, as soon as they're there, they don't have the time to rev up their engines to meet optimal RPM for the turbos to kick in.
Right.
So, and Ferrari,
But in that case, that's just a question here. And I loved F1 the movie for all the middle fingers they gave to the rules.
ah,
What if the back markers actually go faster to not give the first 5 or 6 cars enough time to rev their engines? What happens then?
they're digging their own grave, right? So if they come in faster and do it, even they'll have less time to rev up their engines and get to the optimal this thing, right? And
Right.
Ferrari, no, who's the principal? Fuck, I keep forgetting names. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Who's the
Fred Vasseur.
Ferrari's Fred
Monsieur.
Vasseur?
Yeah.
Is this last year, and Ferrari is the only engine manufacturer that is addressed this issue, and they don't have this issue.
Right.
Ferrari, somewhat, yeah, they're like, oh, okay, they found something, not bad.
No,
Ferrari, we are
don't.
still a
But no, don't
manufacturer.
give me
They're
hope. Don't
improving
give me.
themselves. So, apparently, they're the only team. They are the only engine manufacturer who's addressed this, who identified this early on and addressed it. But yeah, the rest of the teams, it's the issue. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Melbourne, excited. Let's see how it goes.
So I think for the testing and for the shakedown, I think the cars that have made a lot of noise and like for the most part the positive ones, it has been the Red Bull, which they say is really good on the straights, and like Max has been trying a lot of stuff with the downshifting, कि उसको first gear पर second gear पर डालने के लिए to bring up his energy reserves and stuff. Ferrari, for some reason, like even I've heard some good things, but it's like Ferrari hasn't gone too experimental. They've like built a car that has a lot of capabilities that could be made or taken away as
Yeah.
required by a track. Um,
Mm.
then
Mercedes.
Mercedes,
Mercedes.
yes, they're also giving like their engine. They've made the engine for most of the cars this season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost what? Mercedes, McLaren, Williams, Alpine. Yeah, four. I think four out of five. I think almost five teams there. I reckon, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
And yeah, Mercedes found the loophole. So if you're not in the loop, Mercedes found a loophole where the compression ratios. They found a loophole where. So it's a brilliant thing. Okay, so when you're standing still, right? So the compression pistons, it's not very I'm not going to go technical. It's very dumbed down version of it. So the pistons, when they go up and down. So what happened is they found a place where when it's still, it's going to be
Yeah, when they go up and down.
according to the regulations. But when the vehicle is moving, it does something. It's yeah. They found some loophole, and they found like 1 second, if I'm not wrong, half a second or 1 second over it, and it's a big thing, right? Over 50, let's say average of 50 laps. That's a lot.
Right.
So but most of the teams before Melbourne, they're gonna have a meeting where they're gonna assess if this is going to if that's valid or not. So we'll see. I think the one thing I hate about what's happening right now is every team is like, oh no, we are not good. They're better. They're better. No. We are very bad, very bad. They're much better. We don't know
I
anything.
think
We're in
that's
the
something that Toto started as well. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Red Bull is the benchmark." But
Yeah.
look at the results of the overall testing for the past 3 days. It's
yeah,
one to Mercedes. Overall,
yeah.
it's like even on the third day. If you look at the third day, first was Kimi, and then second was George Russell. Like, what the hell? Like, where did that come out of? Right? It's just I feel like it's just a way for him to keep the eyes off of Mercedes,
Right.
and just so that none of their sort of stuff gets leaked out. I think that's a gameplay or a strategy that Toto has taken, and I don't think he was even there for the last day. He had to fly off to Europe, so he wasn't there for the last day of testing, and he wasn't able to see Kimi drive or anything. But yeah, that's a well played strategy, I'd say. You don't want, because when you look at Fernando Alonso, he's saying we are 4 seconds off per lap, right? And
Yeah.
he said even in qualifying we might be 4 seconds lower. And I mean, when there are teams that's fighting over this, he's just put they're actually, I feel like they're in a good position
Right.
with Mercedes, right? And with other teams sort of going on giving out all their issues or speaking about it, he's just put the sight away from him
Right.
onto Red Bull, where everybody is now focusing on Red Bull, but whereas they're still looks like they're still on the top.
I've got another strategy here. Just let me
Hmm.
know if this is something that we as a collective can propose to Toto Wolff.
Hmm.
It is a very Indian strategy. We take a nimbu, we take three mirchis, we put a thread through it, and we ask him to tie it to the front wing.
Hey, that is what Adrian Newey is doing to the Aston Martin now. What Adrian Newey is doing to the Aston Martin. Alonso and
Uh,
Honda
Aston
match.
Martin itself looks like a green chili. Where
Aston
did that
Martin.
come out of? I mean, I think two teams that really sort of shocked me in the shakedown and the testing was, firstly, it's Aston Martin, right? It's
Yeah.
Adrian Newey, he's the god of designs. He's supposed to be keeping everything. Oh, it's Newey's car, it's going to be good. He might get there in the end, but that's not the point.
Oh,
Where's it in the beginning? He's supposed to be showing it.
the issue is
Huh?
not the design, the Honda engine.
Engine as well.
Apparently,
Yeah, I get it.
they
Yeah.
screwed up.
Yeah, but even then, right? I mean, overall, the car should have performed better. I think that's one. I was expecting a lot from Aston Martin, knowing that Newey's moved there and everything. That's one team that really shocked me. And the other fucking team that fucking shocked me was a team that I was expecting to shock me positively. And this went down south very fucking quick. Okay? This fucking Williams.
It
What
was
the
Williams.
fuck is happening? It was fucking Williams. What the fuck happened? In 2023, you're like, we're not focusing on 2024. We don't really care about 2025. What we care about is 2026. Where the
Right.
fuck the car is not even ready. It's not even in shakedown. And you're not even released your livery, nothing. You come into testing, you're still shit. I was really expecting that team to do wonders, but
I
yeah,
just think
it's just fucking upsetting.
I think they might have just deleted their Excel sheet by mistakes, or like
Yeah,
there it
Wolf
goes.
is all about data, right? And yeah, I was just hoping them to be at least in the top three, but
No. We believe in vowels and his coffee.
let's see if it works out.
Do it, yes.
So yeah, about Aston Martin, like I think it was Lance Stroll who said like we're down by like 4 to 5 seconds every lap. And I just read an article this morning actually while I was half asleep, which says that there is a clause that a team can be disqualified from racing if they're like a certain percentage below the average pace of the rest of the teams on the track. So like Aston Martin might not even get to race in Melbourne.
I think this happened once in, I think early 80s or 90s. One team was so bad that I don't know if it was the team or the driver. They were, I think, 5 seconds off the pace of the pole lap, or not even the pole lap. So the 20th, 19th or 20th position, they were, I think, a couple of seconds off them, and they got disqualified because of that. Ugh. See, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I
That
think they're
bad? Yeah.
expecting it. I mean, if Stroll is concerned, I think we have a reason to be concerned. If Stroll is concerned, Alonso, I understand he's always nagging about shit. He's never happy. If Stroll is not happy, then yeah, it is going down. It's very bad. But let's see. We have one more testing to go. I think
But
Yeah, it's
I also think like Stroll can complain to Papa.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
but with Alonso, the thing is that he's at a stage in his career where he wants to get as many of his checks and put them in his retirement fund. So he's
Hmm.
like, हाँ गाड़ी बकवास भी है बेकार भी है मैं चला लूंगा कोई चक्कर नहीं है. I just need to be on the track. I need to drive the car. I need to get it to the finish line. That is it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, dude, no idea. He's more than happy to burn bridges, dude. He will fucking put you under the bridge. Put you. What's the metaphor? Put you under the bridge. No, not the bridge. Put you. He'll crush you. He'll put you under
Darshan,
the.
Darshan, what bridges are you going under, man?
Yo, yeah. So yeah, he will put you down, dude. He doesn't give a fuck.
He'll set fire to the Aston Martin factory before he leaves.
If he has to, he will do it. If he wants to, he will do it for sure. Like him and Honda, dude. It's the most toxic relationship you'll ever see. Even in 2015, when he went to McLaren, it was Honda,
Right.
and he tried. He tried. He drove. He drove to his maximum limit to get that car where it was. It didn't belong where it was. It was in the midfield. Not even in the midfield. Lower midfield. It didn't belong there. But that man dragged that car. He drove the balls out of it, and then yeah, again now he's back with Honda, and again it's flashback PTSD for Alonso. I think this time he's going to quit, and he's never going to touch a car. Whenever he sees a Honda on the road, he'll take his bat and crash the car for sure, dude. If he sees a Honda on the road,
Bro, like
it's
what are the odds that Alonso retires from F1 and then he
mm.
goes around parking lots with a blade in his hand, just slashing tires wherever he sees a Honda?
I'd say it's very possible. It is possible.
They've scarred him, dude.
But yeah,
I mean,
okay.
look at Aston Martin. Like they've got championship winning driver.
Yeah,
They've got a designer who's designed multiple championship
championship
winning
winning
cars,
cars. Yeah.
and they've got engine that has won championships. I
Yes.
mean, what the fuck? Where the fuck is it going wrong? I mean, don't really know what's happening with Aston Martin. They're just lost cause at this moment. Let's just hope they show up at Melbourne and hope they don't fucking get overlapped or they don't get lapped more than 3 or 4 times. If that is the case, that'd be fucking shameful.
Iti, you missed
Aston
one thing
Martin is
there.
not on that team, dude.
Iti,
They have Honda.
you missed
People
one
love
thing
them.
there.
Hmm.
You spoke
What was
about a
it?
championship winning car designer. You spoke about the championship engine. You spoke
Mhm.
about a former world champion. You forgot to talk about a father whose love knows no limits. He will do anything for his son.
Oh,
बोल बेटा तेरे को क्या चाहिए?
ये विजय
Darshan, just
मल्ल्या से लिया ना.
say it once for me, please.
At the end of the day, it's from the Vijay Mallya team. That was the team that was taken off of Vijay Mallya's hand, and I don't know if the curse is still there or what. But
I think it is still
yeah,
cursed.
shit.
I think they really need the Nimbu Mirchi.
Yeah, इंडियन गवर्नमेंट ने पैसा ले ली फिर भी उसको ये कर रहा है तो पैसा दे तू दे 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 पैसा दे वो बोलता है मेरे पास क्या है क्या भेजूं मैं.
Mm.
Bro. All right.
Is
So that was Aston Martin. I want to talk about a team which I am surprised no one is talking about, and this is the team that won the championship last year. So, like, why is no one talking about McLaren?
See, everyone's still scarred
From?
from last year. Everyone's still scarred. They're like, yeah, let's not bring the bad omen back. See, they're a good. It's yeah. That's what, right? McLaren, you want to.
wait before we move on, I hope something happens to your team, Siddharth, like it happened to McLaren. They won a championship after a long time. I really hope for your sake it happens this year or in the coming years. Let's just hope we live to see that year.
Bro, I'm gonna say this right here. It is for the sake of mental health, for all of us fans, for the engineers at Ferrari, but most importantly, for for the guy whose mental health is like at an all-time low, and I'm talking about Charles Leclerc. It's
Eh,
Yeah.
See, Charles Leclerc, the last what he joined there in 2019. He's gotten used to it now. Hamilton, see, sad guy.
bro,
He's
I
so
don't know. I don't know if you watched this. There's actually a creator on YouTube who's actually put a video of Charles Leclerc through the different stages of grief and like where he's at right now. So he's
I think I
gone
saw
through
that.
he's gone
right
through
now.
denial, he's gone through something, and then last year I think it was rage or something. Like he's like, yeah, just shut up and let me drive my car. And yeah, thank you, genius. Like when he was talking, like something is leaking in my car.
Let's
Yeah.
add to the words of wisdom. Must be the water.
See, that's it. That's why he's doing side jobs now. He's putting out music. He's putting out. He's getting married. He's
Yeah.
putting out. He started a clothes brand. He's like he's accepted now.
Yeah.
Ferrari. This is my job. It's not my passion anymore. Driving for Ferrari is my job. My passion is music, fashion, all of these things now. He's
Yeah,
accepted
like
it.
I don't think Ferrari drivers get paid to drive. They get paid to keep their sanity intact.
No, no, no. They want
Ah,
to.
Like
They want to promote.
there's
They
a
want to
reason
promote.
Kimi Raikkonen, as soon as he crashed out in Monaco, he just said fuck it and he went on that yacht for no other
he'll go on
reason.
your
But he was driving for the most abusive and the most toxic team on this track.
I think that was before he was in Ferrari. I think that was
McLaren, I think.
I think it was
uh,
Ferrari, wasn't it?
no, it was a white car. It wasn't a red car.
Don't remember
Yeah.
properly.
Sorry,
But
Ferrari.
yeah,
You're not all that bad. You're not all that bad. Yeah.
hey, yeah, stupid.
All right.
Which of the liveries impressed you guys?
Uh, I like the Ferrari
Very.
one better this year.
Like if you
Even though
had to say your top three, which one would you say in 2026? For
Uh,
2026.
let me see.
For me, it was the Haas, then the Red Bull, and then hmm, it's either between Cadillac or Alpine.
Oh, seriously, you like
What changes
Cadillac?
did Alpine make? Doesn't it look the same?
It's a
It
little.
looks like someone. It looks like someone chewed on Boomer, spat it out, and then took it out and ate again. It
Like that.
looks like the same.
It- yeah, it's either between Cadillac or you know what? Very underrated this time. Really like the white wheels on Racing
Cadillac.
Bulls and Cadillac both. The white wall wheels, they look damn good, beautiful.
Hmm.
All right. So, like, do we guys want to do a thing here?
Hmm.
Yes,
Do we want to do a tier ranking thing for these liveries?
done,
Yeah,
done,
let's do
done,
it.
done.
All right. So, let me share my screen.
Come on.
All right. Can
If
you
I
see the screen? All right. So,
Yeah.
I've made five. So, there's God level, Fantastico, pretty decent, May, and garbage truck.
गार्बेज ट्रक को उठा के नहीं छोड़ रहने दे बाद में बोलता हूँ मैं. I'll add one more tier in the end when the team's name comes up.
no,
Were
no.
you gonna say missing?
It's not missing, but it's there. But we've got to change. We need a special tier for that
Okay.
team. Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
get to that when the team comes, and then we'll create the tier specially for that team.
Okay. All right. So how do we start? Let's go with the how these teams were
Last season.
on the championship table. So
Mhm.
let's start with McLaren. So
Meh. I go with meh.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. Let's put it in meh.
like I don't really mind it. I feel like it's just not that different from the livery we got last year. But their
Yeah,
It's
tires, their wheels look bad.
It looks like a It looks like a Duracell battery from the past 2 years. Like who's changes names pe.
Right. So yeah, we'll just put it in May then. Yeah. All right. So next was Red Bull, I think, in the pecking order.
Yep.
Was it? Was it?
Red, Red Bull or Mercedes?
I think
It
two.
wasn't Red Bull for sure. I think it was McLaren, and then it was Mercedes, then Ferrari, then Red Bull. If I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
it was Mercedes. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
because I remember Leclerc asking, "Oh, did we beat them? Did we beat them in the last race?"
All right. So let's do Mercedes then. So what did you guys feel about this design? Like, I'm not a big fan of the Mercedes cars. Like,
Didn't
they're
like the
really boring to me.
stripes, side part. The stripes, I didn't like the stripes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like one of those things that actually I liked in the car. Otherwise, it's like the design is it's too boring.
It's
And
not
like,
bad. It's pretty decent, I would say.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
where did it go there? It did, right? Where did that car go?
Okay.
Okay, it is here. I think so. All right. So next one is Red Bull. Uh,
Well, put it there. Put it at top. No discussion.
Yeah. Zero
yeah, I
discussion. Put it in
agree.
God, lal. God, God, the crab.
Bro, like I agree. I really like I like this Red Bull. Like this blue,
It
and
looks
it's like most of
mean.
the F1 cars are usually like very matte finish. I like that
Mm.
sheen on their blue.
It's the old throwback to
Yeah, it's the I'd say
2010s.
even when Vettel was in there, they had one of those shining liveries. So they've just gone back to the OG one, and it looks absolutely amazing. It's one of the
Yeah.
best.
Like I think this was the easiest decision so far among the three cars that we were like, yeah, this
Yeah,
goes
for
God
sure.
level.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I wanted a room for myself, dude. I'm like, everyone, please get out. Leave me alone for 2 minutes, please.
But yeah, I think they're gonna make a lot of sales this year as toys as well. Like this is the one car like I'd want to have a replica of that like in my study as well.
Hmm.
I mean, not
Damn
just
good.
the car. I think even the merch is good. This year. And speaking of which,
Here
I'm a
it
proud
comes. Here
owner.
it comes.
I'm a
Here it
proud
comes.
owner. And this year's merch is fucking good. It's got the Ford, and yeah, I just fucking love it. I fucking love it. I couldn't stop myself.
Bro,
It looks amazing.
here's something I want to talk about. You know how sometimes you feel like the team you're supporting is like doing really well and it makes a lot of money because you can find their t-shirts anywhere, you can find their merch anywhere. And then sometimes you just feel like, why can't I find my team merch anywhere? Bro,
Um,
why can't I
I
find
think it's
Williams
been
anywhere?
yeah. So they released the car on time, but the merch is delayed. I think when we went shopping, me and Darshan, we didn't find this year's merch yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a bit delayed with Ferraris.
Bro, India mein, if you go anywhere looking for a Williams merch, everyone goes
yeah.
like, huh? Kaun si team? Bro, I kid you not. Like, there's a retailer on Myntra,
Mhm,
who does like some F1 merch. It is unlicensed and like cheap
mhm,
knockoffs.
mhm. Yeah.
I almost bought a Williams t-shirt for the Abu Dhabi final this last season.
Mhm,
Mm.
I put it in my cart. I checked out the photo, and then I deleted it because they put the Williams car on that t-shirt, right? And
mhm,
on the rear wing where it says Atlassian, It is Atlassian with a single S.
Oh,
And I'm like, this is like the worst mistake you could have made. Like, I
I
have
thought
no
it
way
would.
of justifying where did Atlassian's extra S go.
With how their car is going right now, I thought it would say at last in.
That was a good one.
At last, at last in Williams F1 Racing.
The end of season at last.
Yeah. All
Next,
right.
next, next.
Next up is
You ready?
Ferrari, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferrari.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right away. I am so glad that they got rid of that all blue fin that they had last season because
HP.
it totally broke character. Like, bro,
Mm.
why are you bending over backwards? Like, you are Ferrari, you're not HP racing, like grow a spine. But finally, I think they did to some extent.
This is also not.
Whoa.
I didn't like it much, dude. The white. It looks better than last year, but I wouldn't say it's the best livery out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it goes anywhere in between pretty decent and fantastic, if there was something.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
But
I think
because
the
we have someone who
23
supports
car
Ferrari,
was
we'll
still
put it in
like the
fantastic.
peak. That 23 car was the peak because it had a bit more of yellow. Um, but
It's still
yeah,
pretty decent. It still goes to pretty decent only. It's okay.
okay. Let's put it into pretty decent. We've got two cars in pretty decent, and for some reason, neither of them is showing up. What? Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
because no one gives a shit about those tips. Too overrated.
dude, dude, please. All right. Next one is Williams. Um, I like the side
Fantastic.
pods with like that aqua blue. I think it makes it look a little less
Yeah,
serious, a little more fun.
Barclays,
Hmm.
the Duracell, how they've integrated the Duracell and everything. It goes into Fantastico, dude.
Yeah.
For me,
It was, yeah, it was there. Yeah, I mean, I don't see much of a difference from the last year's delivery. There may be minute ones, but yeah, maybe. I mean, for me, I feel like I'd still vote for pretty decent, but I mean, it's one vote pretty decent and one vote fantastico. So, what do you think, Sid?
I think I'm gonna put it in Fantastico because see, there are two teams in red that I absolutely love. One is Punjab Kings and one is Ferrari. But when it
hey,
comes to football, my favorite team is Chelsea, and this
mm,
this looks very close to that that Chelsea jersey.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
I'm
Okay,
putting
we'll put it in fantastico
put
then.
it in Fantastico. All right. I got to say this, like this website is the worst. With making tier list, no one can see anything. Um, okay. So next up was I think VCarb or was it Aston Martin? I think it was VCarb, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah. All right, let's just do VCarb. So what do you guys think about VCarb?
It's good, dude. I think this year it's got those blue hints in there, and it's also got that white, red, yellow. I think it looks good. I would put it in fantastico, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
Me,
I
it's
liked
just
it.
they have too many sponsors on them. That's all. That's the only issue I have.
Bro, they have too many fucking sponsors in
Mm.
their name itself. Visa, Cash
Sponsors on
App,
there, but
Visa, Cash App, Racing Bulls, right?
Racing
uh,
bulls, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, bro. There's good times when we could just call it Alpha Tauri. It was
Yeah, I
Alpha
saw
Tauri,
that
right?
was that
Yeah,
was one of the nice. Yeah, yeah, it was.
yeah.
so it's Toro Rosso was nice.
Even
It
Toro Rosso was
was
nice, actually.
called Racing Bulls. So
All right, so we're putting this in Fantastico, right?
Yep.
All right,
yeah, yeah.
there it goes in Fantastico. Oh,
Oh, dude, I think there are 4 tiers there, dude. Put it on the top one. See, like if you're going to go there, go there. Yeah, see there are two. No, put it on top. I think
Okay.
like
No, this
no
just
no
went
no
to God mode, right?
yeah no fantastic
Drag
only.
it down. Yeah, put it in the first one of the three. Yeah, no, it's something. Just leave it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
put it in fantastic. Right? Doesn't matter.
Okay. Now next one. Which one do we want to do? Let's go with
This one is
Aston
hard.
Martin.
Aston
Which one?
Martin is put
Aston
it in the
Martin.
bin. Put it in the bin.
Exactly my thoughts. I
Yeah,
mean,
Put it.
it's not great. But let me tell you, the livery might be weird, but the car design looks good. I like the design of the car.
like you
Wow, even
seriously
the
mean
garbage, even the garbage bin is like, hey, इसको
it?
simple there.
It's really gone to the bin now. Like, fuck, man. Terrible app. Next up. Okay, Darshan, you said Haas. Let's talk about Haas.
I am expecting them to be the top of midfield out this year.
Not Williams.
No, not Williams. For me, it's Haas this year. It's they look really good. Ollie Barman, Ocon, both really good drivers. They were the first to come out of the pits as well in both the shakedown. In the shakedown, seem very good. Can't complain. I think this is going to be their best year in F1. I think after 2017, I think this is going to be their best year. 27 or 2018, where they finished fifth or fourth. I think this is going to be their best year.
All right,
Car
so
beautiful, dude. The GR, the Toyota GR, it just flows. Oh,
Yeah, that looks good.
I love the
I agree
design.
with that.
I really love the design. Like it looks really badass and like really smooth at the same time.
yeah. It just
So I think we put
It
it in
looks like a
God mode
smooth
straight away.
operator.
very good, dude.
Nice reference, Ati. I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got a question for you guys.
Mm,
What are the odds that
mm.
Hamilton just has enough of the shit at Ferrari this season and he decides to retire, and then Ollie Behrman gets upgraded to Ferrari?
Oh, that is how it's going to be. I think it did.
I think that's go on.
It's see after the successor is going to be Ollie Berman for sure, but it's just about when this year. So we can't say anything at testing. We have to just take it with a pinch of salt. We have no idea of how it's going to go, where it's going to go. But if it's a bad year, I think Hamilton. See, he really wants that eight championship, but it's Ferrari, and this is the year it has to be. If not, see, Ferrari's ego is bigger than anyone in the whole paddock there
Yeah,
as a
true.
team, and Ferrari, Hamilton has crossed paths with them. He's spoken back, and Ferrari usually doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So this might be his last year, even if hopefully it goes well. Hopefully, at least I at least want him to win a race in Ferrari. That's it.
And
Just
you
one
don't mean a
race.
sprint. You don't mean a
Yeah.
sprint.
No,
Yeah,
I
like a
don't mean an
main
actual race.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think he'll be in peace with it if he retires as well.
Yeah.
At least let him win a race. Yeah, that's about it. I don't. Fuck yeah, it's too early to tell, dude. It's too early to tell. At least one race, just win a race with Ferrari. That's it.
I just see in a dream world, I think the most poetic thing would have been for Hamilton to come back to McLaren, finish his career there, and with the kind of car that they had last season, you know,
Yeah.
I think that was his closest shot at a championship. I don't think he's going to win a championship with Ferrari. Like,
Yeah, I
Ferrari's too
don't see
messed
that
up to do
happening.
anything this year or next
I
year.
mean, they still fucking mess up their strategies and shit. It's not. I don't think it's gonna happen. And look at them; they've not even confirmed his race engineer, and it's like crazy shit bad,
But I think it's
right?
still
Like
good that they got rid of Adami. Like,
it is, but we don't really. I mean, he hasn't really gone to work with a race engineer that's going to be working through with him in the season, right? Like, what's the point of testing, and
yeah,
what's the point of the whole shakedown? They still have 3 more days of testing, but then again, you should have at least made up your mind and got someone that can help him out.
right.
Because otherwise it's going to be the same shit. He starts with one, and then it's going to be like, oh yeah, you need to push faster. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to work out. And in terms of him getting winning a championship with McLaren, it would have been an ideal, or like a dreamland for him. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, McLaren are already struggling with two like really good drivers, and
Yeah.
that seemed very unlikely. But I feel like this is it. There's no more shots, and he should just be happy that he's matched the world record with Michael Schumacher, and just
Just
maybe
go
take
and
that as a yeah.
just
Just
go and host the Met Gala this year again.
yeah, and
Go
then
around with the
yeah, just
Kardashians.
make tapes and I
Ah,
mean, I don't
mm,
know.
Red
I
flag
mean,
for Bottas.
wasn't Ferrari a big red flag that he had to go and look for a bigger red flag? I mean, come on.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Ferrari drivers, they just give up on life.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it.
Like nothing
Uh,
can get messier than this.
Holy shit.
All right. So Alpine, the livery.
ooh.
Uh,
I don't mind
just
it actually.
just make a new category, call it Patthar ki and put that there. Fucking hell, it looks like I said earlier, it looks like a boomer that was chewed on, spat out, and they're fucking chewing on it again.
Bro,
See,
I,
all
no.
I'll
the
tell you
boring colors,
something. I'll tell
they
you
have
something.
they stand out. That is what I like. They're different. They stand out. It looks nice. I don't mind it.
Bro, I'll just point something out here.
Yeah.
Do you guys realize
Mhm.
that the Alpine car has a direct correlation to the Rajasthan Royals jersey?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Damn,
year
yeah, it does.
Rajasthan Royals went all pink, their car was all pink. And as Rajasthan has started bringing in more blue, they've also started
Blue.
bringing in more blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this team
Yeah,
also, like,
and that's how their season is going as well. Rajasthan, they were great once, won the first year, and then that's it. They've been in a slump, and that's how Alpine are going as well.
I'm really worried about Rajasthan because they let go of a player who's not like in peak shape, but they got a player back who is in even worse shape. So
Are you
like,
talking
Oh,
about
that.
Venkatesh Iyer?
I don't, no, with Jadeja.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Jadeja in that New Zealand series, man, he sucked balls.
Oh.
But yeah, coming back, where does this go?
Yeah, Patthar ki. Put it in garbage truck for me at least.
Okay.
If not
Oh.
Patthar ki.
Kids, that's a bad word. Please don't use it ever in front of your parents. Don't use it in front of your teachers.
You use it in school with your friends if you want to. I'm just kidding.
But just don't get caught.
Yeah, I know as men we're not supposed to like pink, but it looks good, dude. The blue and the pink.
No, no, it's
Actually,
not. It's got nothing to do with.
I think we're being unfair. But the category ban gaya, but do you know what?
Okay, okay.
We've
I
got
mean, it's
we
not. I didn't put it there because it's got something to do with pink. But yeah, I seriously don't fucking like it. I
I'll
don't think
tell
I liked it even last year. But they made it worse.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Out of all the cars, this is the only car where I've got two pictures. And guys, if you're
Hmm.
wondering, this is not scripted, this just happened by chance. So what we can do is, Iti, which angle do you like it worse? मतलब सामने से ज्यादा
बहुत दूर।
ज्यादा गंदी लग रही है तुम्हें या साइड से, वो वाली हम लास्ट कैटेगरी में
दोनों
डालेंगे।
दोनों जगह से चक्का लग रहा है ये।
अरे तुम एक बोलो ना यार, एक तो हमने फिर वील पुट इट इन प्रीटी डिसेंट आई थिंक। और दर्शन, डू यू वांट टू गो
Okay,
हायर देन
I
दैट?
think the one on the right looks worse. Or yeah, I would say the other one. Sorry, yeah, वो पत्थर
दिस
की
वन,
चाट है जो तू select करे, हाँ.
ओके, आई विल पुट इट हियर। हाँ, right. And Darshan, we'll put it in pretty decent, right? Or do you want to go higher to fantastic or?
Pretty decent is fine, dude.
या उतना मत दो भाई, फिर लोग समझेंगे ये क्या है. एक को एक को डाल दिया, दूसरा को सर के ऊपर चढ़ा दिया, ये क्या बात हुई.
All right. Now let's talk about the new teams. And before we go to the liveries, just I want to get your initial thoughts, like especially with Cadillac. We know they're not gonna like make any waves in their first season, and but how is it in F1, Darshan? Like, is it usually that the newest team usually is like the worst performer? So like they'll bump Alpine up by one position or something, or is it like no, it's still possible that they could be seventh, eighth, or something?
See, it's a new team no matter where you are, right? You need to get to grips with a lot of things. It's not. It's see, if it's a football team or a cricket team or something. No, it just depends on the players.
Right,
How good the players are, even if the equipments are bad or facilities are bad. At the end of the day, the players do still. It depends a lot more on the players than on the equipment.
right,
But here, completely different, right? It's equally split. The equipment needs to be as good as the drivers,
right.
and the drivers they have are very good.
Yeah,
But it's the technical aspect of it that because they're starting out from scratch. It's not like they're taking over a team like Audi are doing.
right,
It's an all existing team. It's a very new team. Everything is very new. It's it's going to be hard. They they are going to be last. They have to come to terms with it. They just need to improve. It's just one step at a time. They have to slowly build their car up. They can't be ambitious. You really can't expect anything else from them. It's just that if they're finishing every race, if they're being competitive, that's more than enough. That's the most they can do this year. And any expectations, we can set higher expectations for them from next year. But this year, it's just going to be okay. Make it to the end of the race, do everything right, and that's about it. That's the only thing we can expect from them.
right.
Yeah.
And Iti, like, so they've signed on Checo, and the other one is Bottas, right?
Yep.
Both seasoned drivers, and they've got a lot of laps under their belt. Um,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I know that you're a big Checo fan, but who do you think becomes the lead driver or like the prime driver in this team, and who plays second fiddle?
I think both of them are going to fight for it. Because look at um, Bottas, right? He's been number two at Mercedes. He was number two at Mercedes with Hamilton for a long time, and they didn't let him sort of take over, right? And he's always been adamant. And the reason he moved out of Mercedes was because he had enough being number two. He wanted to be number one,
Right,
right? That's the reason he moved out of Mercedes, and that's his take on the way things are supposed to be going in this year. Look at Perez as well. Perez came from a shitty team, but won races, starting last and won a race.
right.
Yeah, and after that, coming on to Red Bull, where the first year he was the reason that I could say he was a part of the reason that Max won that championship, because when he
Yeah.
did defend Hamilton for those laps, the way he did that defense, and that's the sort of race that got him the term Minister of Defense.
And also like the
So
longest partner that they've had for Max at Red Bull.
yeah, agreed. And moving on to 2022, he did really well, and I think he was going on to be the number two in constructors, but Max decided not to let Checo pass in Silverstone, and that's the reason. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
comes down to that. But yeah, and he had enough from that, and after that, his seat went to shit. And I think both of them have equal amount of fight in them.
Right.
But for me, I feel like the one that will come out on top in this fight. Look, I badly want it to be Checo,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's gonna be Bottas.
Right. What do you
That's my
think,
take.
Darshan? Like, who goes?
It is going to be a very bad analogy, but I think they both are like curry teams in a curry, dude. They're only there to enhance the team for a while, and once they're in your plate, Audi will be like, "Fuck off! We got new players, new drivers, and we're going to take this team forward." They're just here to set the base right. That's it.
Right.
It's like that meme from Toy Story. What is that? I'm bored. What is it? I'm bored playing with you guys, or I'm done playing with you guys. But what's the meme from Toy Story, dude?
I have no idea.
I'm really ashamed right now because I also run a movie channel and I've been hyping up Toy Story, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm bored with these guys. It's a meme from Toy Story. Yeah. So basically, the first, I think this year, this year and the next year, it's going to be. They're not gonna. It's both are going to be treated equally. I don't think anyone's going to be given an edge over each other. It's just to build the team. I think, and I think they would have, that's what the brief that the team would have given them as well.
Right.
Yeah, but I think if you had to, I mean, I think the more so the question is, if out of these two, I mean, of course, in a race, one has to finish last and the other will be ahead of the other, right? So if you had to look at it in a performance or an experience sort of basis, what do you think out of the two, who is going to be ahead?
See, Bottas qualifying, one of the best qualifiers in F1 in recent times. Qualifying, he always had an edge over Hamilton in some times, because the issue with Valtteri Bottas was his qualifying was always amazing. It was the races that he fucked up. But whereas Sergio, it's the other way around. He's not the best qualifier, but races he's really good. He's really clever. So for me, and I think, and also this is a recency bias because it's been almost a year and a half now since 2 years now since Perez has not been in an F1 seat, but for Valtteri it's just been in a year. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. So for that reason alone, I think it's going to be Bottas.
Great.
He might have a small over Perez. That's it. Not too big.
So you're saying Perez is going to be the lead? No, Bottas is going to be
Bottas. Yeah, both of us agree that Bottas is going to be. I mean, both of us think that Bottas is going to be ahead.
Okay, I'm just going to say one word here. America. And I'm coming from a sponsorship point of view. An American team, an all-American team, would back a South American driver because he's gonna bring in all the sponsorship money. Whereas Bottas has like a lot of other European drivers to compete against when it comes to sponsorship. And we know that Checo has that kind of Mexican money backing him that like got him in some really good places. So for that reason, I feel like Perez is gonna be their lead driver. But things change pretty quickly in F1, and it might just end up being that Checo's doing most of their press tours, whereas Valtteri is like sitting in the garage and actually helping out with the cars. But I feel for some reason like Perez is gonna be the lead driver.
I don't know. Like, look at fucking Trump fucking over Venezuela and taking them over. If he had the chance, he would fucking get Perez out of the car.
Bro.
Like, because he's an immigrant or, someone being outside of America. That can't.
Haas is also a proper American team only.
Yeah, Haas is owned by an American, right? So,
Yeah,
that is a...
Cadillac, I like it very good. It's split. It's black on one side, white on one side. It's different. I like it. It's a different interpretation. I like it.
I would maybe
Not
put
a-
it at,
I like it.
I don't know, man.
I would
I don't
say,
really like
I
it.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
tell you
gonna say
what, the
May.
first time I looked at this car, it looked to me like that Apex GP car.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that. Like just add a touch of gold to it. But
But no, I would go May or garbage truck, but I'm just being generous with May
okay, so
because
yeah,
it's a new team.
even I am going meh. So Darshan, what's your rating? So we'll just find middle ground here.
See, I'm kind of disappointed with them, okay? Because if you see their cars for GT racing and everything, right?
Yeah,
See, this black and white, I like it. It's not bad.
yeah.
But they have this yellow livery, dude. Their sponsor, the one of their sponsors, I don't know what's the sponsor's name. Well, I'm just checking. Their team, they have this yellow that's beautiful. That would have. Just wait 1 minute. There's a mock-up. I was on Reddit, okay, and they had done this mock-up of it,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful. It's in yellow color. If they had that, no, I would have put that in God level. But this thing, I like it. I'm not against it, but I think I think I'd put it in pretty decent as well.
Okay. So then I think
Put it
Iti
in
will
decent.
be kind to it and new
Wait, I'll
team.
let you guys. I'll send you this livery. Okay. So
Yeah.
ask the people in the comment section which one is better. I'll send you the one that I was talking to you about.
Right.
Ask the people in the comment section to they can let us know which one is better. Which they like, the official Cadillac or the one that I sent, the fan made livery. It's beautiful. The yellow looks beautiful.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Mm.
All right. So all of you guys watching the video, keep an eye out on the community tab. I'm gonna pop both the photos there that Darshan's gonna share with me, so you can vote which one do you like better. Um, for this season, however, this is the livery that Cadillac's uh, picked on. Um, Based on our discussion, I think we're just gonna put it in pretty decent. Not that exciting. It's like it's okay. It's fine. Um,
Is this the one you were talking about, Darshan?
Yes, that's the one. Looks beautiful, dude. If they had
let
done that,
me
no, oh my god,
can't see it.
it looks beautiful. The font, even the Cadillac font, looks
Yeah.
beautiful. Looks very beautiful.
But this looks good. This looks like really distinct, and I think that like ever since Renault left the grid, we've just missed that one color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yellow, dude.
Yeah.
I, yeah, Renault, that yellow was beautiful. I love the color yellow. It's beautiful.
I mean, Daniel Ricciardo might have a different opinion on that shade of yellow.
Hey, no, no, dude. In Renault, he was doing well. When he went to McLaren, only it got fucked.
I don't know. I
At the end,
think Renault was the first one that started breaking him, but
mm, McLaren, where it got fucked.
yeah, true. All right. So the final car, the Audi.
Put it in the bin. Put it in the bin.
No way, no way. I don't agree. Put it in Fantastico. I
It's
fucking
the
love it.
most basic livery you find. The
It's
designer
a
went to color the car.
it's a mix of two for me. Like that silver thing in the front, it's like really boring for me. Like that is the primary reason a Mercedes car never excited me.
Mm.
Um, that is the reason I did not like the Cadillac. But bro, that fiery red in its rear is like what really, like it got me excited about this car. So
Looks like a rocket ship.
yeah,
Dude, it's
Let's put it in. Let's put it in George Russell's words, or whose was it? I think it
the
was his.
weatherman.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god! I fucking hate that guy.
it's the
I
most.
Ah.
I don't think anyone apart from his girlfriend can really stand him.
I mean, he cried when he got a point. Like, what the fuck? Be
God,
man enough to be like, fuck a
as
point? No.
as
Be
much as
optimistic and be challenging.
I'll tell you this, as much as I was happy about Science winning the Singapore GP, I was even
Oh, I agree
even
with you. I know.
happier
I know what you're gonna
Russell
say.
going for the
I love
gap.
it. I swear, I completely agree with you.
Bro, like
I completely agree with you.
someone actually dropped a pin on Google Map to say, he named it the gap.
The gap.
And the description is Russell went for the gap.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But this one, I think this is the one where most split on. Like, Darshan
Yeah, I don't.
absolutely hates it.
Yeah, I don't.
Iti absolutely loves it. And I am
Yeah,
like,
fantastico.
Huh? No, 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 no. It's fantastic. No. Dude, it's three squares. They've divided the car into three parts: the front, the middle, and the back. That's all. The designer literally went to his kid and like color the car. He went to his 3-year-old. He's like color the car. That is all they have done.
Uh,
oh,
Look at it. It's
man.
three squares, dude. That's all.
pretty decent.
Fine, let's just put it in the let's just put it in pretty decent.
That's
At least it's
Yeah.
not pattar ki.
bro. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's there. It's right under.
Yeah, it's you can see this. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can see the pretty decent cars, but
I'd say God was only Red
there's
Bull.
no we can't see. मेरी दोनों गाड़ियां नहीं दिख रही हैं इस पूरे टियर लिस्ट में.
Bro, when you're editing it, right? When you're
Uh,
editing it, just make a tier list, proper tier list, make sure it's working, and then just put a screenshot of it. That's it.
all right.
Yeah.
So, for those of you watching this video, this is a tier list that I made after the video. So,
We are
uh,
getting there, guys. Not the best what the best channel yet. We'll get there.
yeah,
Technical issues getting around it.
we're still picking up the ropes of production.
Uh, we have the same budget as Williams right now. We are trying to work things out.
Yeah.
Our car is half.
Although
We're getting.
although we still know how to work on Jira rather than just sticking to Excel.
This
And
is our test.
also, we know how to be on time.
This is testing for the season. We'll be back fully. No technical difficulties when the season starts, just like Williams.
And we hope we won't have any DNFs.
Mm.
But yeah, okay. So let's wrap this up. Like I know you guys have a concert to get to. Um, so Darshan and Niti, they're headed for the what is it? St. Kilda Music Festival.
Festival.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys are in Melbourne, it's on right now. Today might be the last day, right?
Yeah.
Today is
Yeah.
the last day.
So you guys, if you're in Australia, you might want to check out the tickets, might want to check out the festival, some great artists, and you might bump into Golu as well, who may really sell you the idea of his cafe. But I won't promise if you'll get a free coffee, but definitely go check out that cafe. They do some killer food, killer coffees. And none of this was paid for.
Yeah.
But yeah, just your final thoughts, guys. Like what this F1 season is gonna be like. Is it gonna be chaotic, messy? Are there
Let's
any
do
things that
predictions
we're
as well.
looking at? Yeah. And Darshan, no, like, dude, it's just testing. We can't say anything. You have to like pick things and you have to stick by them.
Comment and also, and make predictions. Let's
Oh,
make 3
I'm going
predictions, each of us.
full delusional predictions. You'll see.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah.
All
Uh,
right. Give me your both of you. Just give me your top 5 drivers first.
it's gonna be the same as last year, dude. It's not gonna change much. The positions are gonna change, but the top five is
I
not going to.
I don't think so, man. Like no one's talking about that McLaren. I don't have a lot of hope. Plus, I also feel because they knew they were winning last year, they put a lot of their resources rather than like putting into this new car.
No, dude. Red Bull did it was the other way around.
Yeah,
McLaren stopped bringing updates almost close to the mid of the season. Not even close, not even mid. Earlier only, I think they stopped bringing upgrades, but it was Red Bull. Red Bull was the one who went late into the season where they were bringing updates and everything.
yeah.
McLaren usually. Uh, no, dude. I think see, for me, McLaren and Mercedes are sandbagging a bit.
Okay.
I'm
Look,
telling
I'm gonna
certain
give
about.
my top five drivers for this year.
Right, let's go.
Uh, Max Verstappen for sure.
Uh, do you think he's gonna win the championship?
Uh, wait, let me
Bro,
just
it
get ready
is
here.
it is like really showing off his merch. He's like, आओ Melbourne आओ ये दुकान में जाओ Red Bull का merch खरीदो.
So I'm gonna say Verstappen for sure. I mean, if anybody has questions, they're delusional.
Like he's gonna
Um,
win the championship, you're saying?
I hope he does. We've still got to see, but I'm gonna say he's gonna be in the top three, if not win the championship
So
for
like
sure.
just for all of us, like do we want to do it like a rank thing or do we just want to give names? कि इनमें से कोई भी जो है, it could be one, could be three, could be five, but these are all guaranteed to be in the top five.
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we can do like top five guaranteed. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go with Verstappen.
Matt, Russell, Piastri, uh, Norris. Sorry, Hamilton.
You said wait. Did you say Max, Leclerc, Piastri, Norris,
George.
You
George
said
Russell?
Leclerc or
Okay.
did you say Russell?
You said both.
Both. I think these are going to be the top five.
Oh fuck Russell, man. Fuck Russell.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't
For
be
me,
far off from.
in the top five.
Wait, this was Darshan's list, right? Sorry. I wrote it in
Yeah.
Eddie's. So you said Max. I'm gonna consider Leclerc.
Yeah.
Um,
Russell,
Russell, okay.
Piastri,
Okay.
and then fifth, it's either going to be Antonelli or Norris.
Okay, just
Hey, you
just pick
can't do
one.
that. You have to
Just
pick
pick
one.
one.
Then I would
Fuck.
say for first place, it could be Norris, Piastri, or Max.
Antonelli. Fuck Norris. Antonelli.
Okay. All right. Iti, your top five.
I think we're not far off, dude. Like, I would definitely say Max.
Yeah.
I would say Piastri. I would say Russell.
Yeah.
Okay, three. Two more. I really want this, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But yeah, Hamilton.
Right.
Hamilton. The last one, I'm gonna go with Norris. He
Okay.
might look. I don't want him to win, but he might be in the top five for sure. Yeah, there are
Bro,
chances.
that is such a conflicted statement, but that was exactly a state of mind during the Abu Dhabi GP as well. Like
21. Yeah.
we jumped on a
Look,
call and then we've also got like a group chat where we were discussing like, dude, what happened? All of us, our first pick was Max Verstappen to win that race because it would have been quite an upset. And number two, we were all rooting for Piastri, but Norris won, and we were all like, Norris is like
yeah. What the
celebrating and like
fuck?
they're showing on the screen like he made history and shit. And all three of us are just like, what happened here? This is bad.
Because of that fucker, I had to drink 2 extra hours of beer, dude. If it was Verstappen, I would have stopped at 2. Just because Norris won, I had to drink 2 more.
Like
To
Only
because you
if
were really
Leclerc.
sad or
Only if
you'd already
Leclerc.
ordered them on happy hours.
no.
Only if
To
Leclerc had caught Norris in that last race. Oh, it would have been fucking amazing.
All
that
right.
was
So,
hard.
let's go with mine. I'm gonna put my man in there. Charles, the Prince of
Science.
Monaco.
Oh, Charlotte, wow.
Dude, like I feel like he needs this. And not deserves this, he needs this.
Yeah,
You know what?
true.
I think it's going to be his year this year. I think he's going to win the championship this year.
Bro, like it's
Hmm.
possible. Like he started becoming a little more aggressive with his driving also.
I think this year is going to be his year. I have a feeling it's going to
Yeah.
be Leclerc in the season this year.
Um
I
Next.
should start ordering wet wipes or wipes for you guys. That's not gonna happen. I don't think that's not gonna
No,
happen at
I'm
all.
not crying. I'm not crying.
See, see, I'm spreading my expectations. Okay, see, if Max win, definitely happy. If I say if Leclerc wins, I'll be like, I told you so. I'll have that
Okay.
edge. So I'm spreading my eggs. I'm not
I'm
putting all
putting
my eggs.
George Russell. I think I'm
Bro,
putting George Russell in top three.
Yeah,
Easy
yeah,
top
yeah.
three, like finishing.
top three. Okay. Um, but considering the miracle that Darshan popped up on 19th of November 2023, if this
Yes.
holds true,
I
Darshan, you're my best friend. All right. So Leclerc is gonna be in the top five. Piastri is my next pick. I think Norris is gonna slip
Agreed.
up. Norris is gonna slip up this year. He doesn't make it. Uh, Antonelli, yes. Like especially with the new regulation cars and stuff. Like I've been hearing a lot of things that the younger drivers will find it easier to adapt to these cars. So for that reason, I feel like Antonelli will do well. Max, yes.
So you're
Can't
done
leave
with four.
this out.
Leclerc, Piastri, Antonelli, and Max. Who's the last one?
Uh, Bro, who's that other Red Bull driver? I'm forgetting his name.
Adjar.
Hadjar. It may be like a wild swing,
Hmm.
but I think Hadjar might be able to do something. Uh,
I doubt it because the Red Bull second car is fucking cursed, and that curse is never going to be lifted.
but I
no,
mean, the
but
people who were cursing that car are out of the team, right?
our Harney and Marco are out. So
All right, so okay, no Hadjar. Yeah, I don't want to put Hamilton in there.
up
I
to
have a thing against him right now ever since what happened to Science.
Like, even like in terms of his sort of aggressiveness or whatever, he's trying, but I don't think he has that fire in him as
Nah.
much as he did before. But
You know what?
yeah,
Fuck the world, fuck opinions, fuck favorites, fuck everything. I'm gonna go with Carlos Sainz. No matter how Williams does, I'm gonna hope against hope Sainz is gonna make it to the top five.
let's see. Let's see. I wouldn't be shocked, but I would be fucking happy, dude, if he does.
Yeah,
Like, because he's got that potential. We've all seen it.
yeah,
And not something you can just let go of, because since this is a new thing, new cars, new everything,
yeah,
right? So there's a lot that can go wrong and a lot that can fucking improve
yeah,
between now and the next testing and Melbourne.
yeah.
So yeah, let's wish for the best.
All right. Next up, top three teams.
Mm,
Ferrari,
Mer-
Mercedes, Red Bull.
Ferrari,
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Red Bull. So no McLaren for
I'm
you.
No, 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 no.
All right, Iti?
I'm gonna say Mercedes, McLaren,
Yeah,
and Red Bull.
I hate you now.
Mm, yeah.
Iti, I hate you. Number one, the men in red. Uh,
Ferrari. Nah.
Ferrari, yes. Number two, I think it's gonna be Merc. And number three is Red Bull. I think Darshan and I, we've got the exact same list. Um,
Mm.
Again, saying like this teams list is not like who's gonna be one, two, or three. But like these three other teams that we feel are definitely gonna be in the top three. And the midfield champion for both of you.
Haas.
Okay, Iti for you.
Williams.
Nice. Iti, you're like you're really gaslighting me today. Like you let me down in one place and then you lift me up in another. I just don't know what to make of it.
That's because there's hopes and there's reality, right? Like
Oh,
I've got to keep my hopes on something and then got to be real with some of the things. So it's got to be an equal balance.
इतने तुम्हारे लिए गाना अर्ज किया है. Oh,
अर्ज
he's
किया है.
oh he's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho.
नहीं भाई, नहीं. Look, I think Williams. If not Williams, I have two teams, but yeah, look, if it has to be the one that I wish for, it's gonna be
Now say whatever name you want.
Williams.
I've written down Williams.
Look, I feel like Aston Martin might come up. Of course, they've got a good designer. They might
Hey,
come up.
Macha, what are you saying, bro?
Oh, don't underestimate Alpine. They have Mercedes engine as well. Yeah, for me,
Pretty
but I
wild
know,
swing with their wing as well, right?
but it's Haas.
I don't think.
Top midfield is Haas.
Yeah, I think Haas
Okay.
seems likely.
What do you think, Sid?
I'm confused between both of them. Like, I have a very strong personal bias in favor of Williams.
Hmm.
But Haas, I think they've really come a long way, and like I really like their team principal, Ayo Komatsu. I think he's a
Oh, I
very
saw him in last year's GP. I mean Thursday. Yeah, it was
Right.
not even testing, but yeah, I saw him.
right.
Nice guy, calm, composed.
Yeah.
Oh, midfield, dude. Yeah, that's the toughest part, right? Fuck. See,
I
with
mean, a part
Williams,
of me is always willing to bet on racing bulls.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. For me, that's what I'm confused, very confused between Haas, Alpine, and Racing Bulls. These are the only teams. Williams, I'm very very skeptical for some reason, but
Yeah.
it's these three teams. Yeah, but still, fuck it. I'm still going for Haas.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Williams, man.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
mean, the reason being that Albon knows the
Hmm.
team inside out, Sainz with his technical mindset and everything. I think their adaptability is really high, and um, considering the other teams like Alpine has really struggled. I mean, what happened with McLaren could happen to any other team. Like, one season you're like bottom of the table, and next year you're fighting the
Yeah,
championship.
fighting.
But I don't know. Like something seems missing in Alpine. Racing Bulls again, Arvid Lindblad, new driver, don't know much about him. Also
Oh,
like
he's
a
got
race.
Indian roots. He's been good. He's got Indian roots. Yeah. And
Dude, even Vijay Mallya has Indian roots, right?
yeah, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna be my question. Who do you think is gonna disappoint you the most? The driver that's gonna disappoint you the most. Who do you guys think?
Disappoint the most. Good question.
Can
I've been questioning one team, their decision for the past
do we have to say a
year.
driver or a team?
A driver.
So can I name a driver that I really want to fail?
No,
Or no,
you
that
can't.
won't work.
I think we'd match with that answer. But
Would really
we'll go through that as well. But for now, who do you think is going to disappoint you the most?
Okay. Let's see, what do we have?
I think that's good.
Who?
Norris.
Norris.
I was thinking the same actually. I was
I can't
like,
think.
he's won the championship once, but he's not like that firm, that confident. The
See,
kind that you see from Max.
even if he doesn't win the championship, no, I don't. I just want him up. Want him to. I'm not expecting him to. I'm not expecting him to win the championship again. If he doesn't put up a good fight to at least defend his championship, I'll be disappointed. That's the least I want him to do. At least put up a good fight. If he's not doing that, then yeah.
Okay.
What about
What
you,
about
Sid?
you, Iti? You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Let's see. I do agree with Darshan, but I do want to go a bit more experimental. So I'm just gonna check out the names for a bit. Um, but in the meantime, what do you think, Iti? Like, who's gonna disappoint you?
Look, I feel like this driver has been good in the last season. He's been fucking amazing last season.
Yeah,
But this season, because of the team he's in, he might disappoint me. Is Hajar.
right.
The second seat is cursed. I don't know how that's gonna work out for him. I feel like I might get a bit disappointed there.
Yeah,
But the other thing is, I also feel like I don't know why this person is in the team. I don't know why he's even in. Yeah, Call Pinto. I don't know. Like I have like mixed feelings about that guy. He's okay. I mean, he crashes out every now and then. It's I don't know why he's even there. To be honest, they could have used that seat better.
I just feel like last season they just hyped up, this guy Kola Pinto, like undeservedly so. Because
They, no,
you've
not
only
undeserved.
raced those many races, like you don't have as much of a sample size as you would get in a full season.
Mm,
Like even let's say Ollie Behrman, like suddenly, coming into Carlos' seat and to get into the points in your first race was a big deal. But then racing for a full season is a completely different feeling.
No, dude, he had a good season last year, dude. Jarman. After I think last year among the rookies, Hajar had a really good season. After Hajar, it was either Behrman and Bortolotto, then Antonelli, I think.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, the point being, is your sample size big enough to really make a judgment? And I think now that Colapinto's had a bigger sample size for us to assess his performance, he doesn't really live up to that hype anymore.
You have to understand he
yeah,
was driving it Alpine as well, right? And if you see over the course, right, see that's the thing, right? The crashes get highlighted a lot, but if you see overall through the through the season, he was not too far off from Gasly, dude. In the end, he gave Gasly a good fight. In
Yeah.
the end, he was always very either he was ahead of Gasly or very close to Gasly. The I think the gap between them in the end was about a couple of tenths. I think if I'm not wrong, that's it. I think there's something there, but he just needs a good car. It's just the crashes outweigh the good part of his this thing. That's it. I think he is decent. He's not the best. He's decent. Something's there. It's just that he needs a good car to
I
showcase.
mean, yeah. I mean, let's hope we get to see some of the decency this year, and yeah,
Hmm.
let's see if it's worth the seat. To be honest,
Right.
what about you, Siddharth?
I think I've got a name. Iti, you might hate me for it. And I swear I'm not trying to get back at you here. Um, but I think it's gonna be Checo.
Ah,
Like there's been a lot of conversation. Oh, he's gonna be back on the grid and he's not gonna be in Red Bull. He'll do something and
look,
his
I wouldn't be disappointed even
revenge
if he
arc.
disappoints us.
Uh,
I know
but
it's like a funny statement, but look, it's a team that you can't expect much out of. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, and
Uh,
as you know, if one thing is it's a team that we can't expect much out of this year, and
yeah.
the other thing is when we were rating earlier, who's going to be the top of them? We already chose Bottas over him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to outperform. So yeah, I think there's good reasoning behind that. And I mean, I think you've got a point there as well. I think it's
Yeah.
quite evident that it might be him.
Like I like Checo. And it's not easy being Max's teammate. But
Yeah.
this guy held that position for the longest time. So there's definitely something to him.
Mm,
And also, like from a driver of that caliber, coming from Red Bull, you do expect certain things. Um, and not just on the team, but I also know that after sitting out for a season, mostly when drivers come back, they are a little rusty.
yeah.
So yeah, nothing against Checo. I still
No, no,
like
no.
him.
I know, I know.
But yeah. Uh, So that is our
ऐसे जो तू
list.
डायलॉग बोला है ना, ऐसे जो तू नाम लेना, ऐसे गोली टच करके गई है, ऐसे दिल को छू के गोली टच करके गई है.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Iti has this thing of reenacting the most popular memes at any given point in time. So Goli touch karke gayi hai is one of them. There are two or three more, but we'll hold them back for the upcoming episodes. Um, but I think we've covered our top five drivers. We've covered our top three teams. We've covered our midfield topper, and we've covered who's gonna disappoint us. Is there any other thing that we're missing in this like listing wala point? Liveries we've done. Obviously, the
Mm.
software was a beauty to work with.
Mm.
You know what I want this season?
Yeah,
I want Max and Russell fighting for the championship. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, dude.
bro, I can't stand that guy moaning and moping all around. Like
ये
his weather
talking
predictions
about,
are bad enough as
yeah,
it is. Bro, he's gonna be
Going,
complaining throughout the season. I'm not talking about Max. I'm talking about the weatherman.
I
I
want
mean,
that so.
What I
I want to
want
see that
is
as well.
Melbourne race. Antonelli, he just spins into Russell, crashes him out. The car can't be repaired for the next three races. He's out. I don't get to hear his voice. I'm good. All is good in the world.
No, no, dude. See, all the other drivers, no, they're all nice. They'll give you space. They'll do all of those things and race and everything. There's not much drama. But with Max
Max.
and Russell, no, it's going to be chaos, and I want that.
Bro,
I
like
want that.
Max,
Not drama.
I'll draw an analogy here. Max
Hmm.
Verstappen feels like
Hmm.
Salman Khan. That total bad boy.
Mm.
Hmm.
No regard for anything. He knows what he has to do, and
Hey,
he'll do
don't,
anything to get it.
don't disrespect Max Verstappen like that, okay?
He's not run
Max,
over people.
Bro, bro,
yeah,
I'm not disrespecting Max. Like even Salman Khan is a great driver, man. You don't tell me otherwise. He's one of the best drivers India's ever had.
hmm.
Mm.
Like he's driving, but no one can say that he was driving. He's that good.
Hmm.
Um, but the thing is with Russell, how do I put it? He is this absolute bitch that I want to slap across the face every time I listen to him or I look at his face.
Same, agreed. Oh, fuck.
Again, I don't know him personally, but I can't stand him. Insufferable is the word. But yeah, like
Yeah. It's,
to see Norris get bullied by Max the entire season, that's something I'd be happy to see every weekend.
Dude, Russell and Max, both of them who don't hold back. It's going to be epic if they're fighting for the championship. No, oh,
So
best.
do you think if a fight really happens this year, then just not
Uh,
gonna be sitting on completely opposite chairs, but Hamilton's also gonna have to set a separate table for Russell also?
oh yeah,
तो
yeah,
इस
dude.
टेबल पर भी मत बैठ तू दूसरे टेबल पर ही बैठ कोई चक्कर नहीं है.
See, why I'm saying this, until now we had drama between Toto and Horner. There was some drama after every race. Then after that, last year, as soon as Horner left, it got boring. Everyone's, oh, you're my friend, I am your friend. You're my friend, I'm your
Bro,
friend.
that is
Even
something that is
hate each
so
other.
jarring. That is so jarring
No,
for me.
no, yeah. No one's like, you know what? Fuck you, bastard. You're. I hate you. You're shit.
Yeah.
But with Max and Russell, it's not like that. They hate each other, and I want that. I want that. I want fighting. I want drama. F1 is missing that.
Bro, on that note, like I miss Horner, man. Like despite everything he did,
So
I
Toto misses Honor
like
more
you
than
cannot
anything.
have a boss. You can not have a nice boss for Red Bull. Like it doesn't go with the brand.
Hmm.
But
I think
that's
he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back for sure. And I
yeah.
think I think what he said as well, he stated that if I'm coming back, I want to come back with a team that can give me that sort of
He's
performance, not with a team that cannot perform, you know?
planning to buy stake in Alpine team. The Alpine
Right.
racing team is getting, what is that? What do you call that? What do you call those people?
The management.
I sometimes
Investors.
investors
Right.
to buy this thing in the buy some stake in the Alpine team.
Right. Um, Also, yeah, he's met with Alpine, but what do you guys think are the odds of him getting a stake in Aston Martin?
Aston Martin, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We
I
won't
feel
allow
like
it.
New exactly. I was just trying to say it and you just read my mind.
Ah,
Like he's
we
worked with
was
Alonso, he's worked with Adrian Newey, so
I don't think so. Aston Martin, they're sorted, dude. They have very good sponsors. It's the Alpine right now. Alpine is the only team that's struggling for sponsors right now,
right.
and that them being a French team where they're not manufacturing any cars right now. They're not. There's all their cars are not doing well.
And I
They're
think it's
planning
state funded as well, right? Alpine is state funded.
to fund it.
It's
They're
funded
not.
by the government.
So they are planning to sell it off. There are talks about them selling off the team.
Yeah,
Let's see.
cool. All right. So any last messages before we end this video? Let's start with you, Iti.
George Russell keep
You said it for me, bro. You said it for me.
well, I fucking hate that guy. But look, he is a contender for the championship. He's gonna be good. I'm gonna love the fight.
See, see again,
I'm
again that gaslighting, man. I don't know what to make of you.
look, I hate him doesn't mean he's not good. It's not,
He loves
you
me,
know,
he loves me not.
yeah, loves me not while I'm feeling yeah. But look,
Let me see.
what I'm expecting out of this season is surprises, full of fucking surprises. And I just wish it's good for the teams or the drivers that I support and
Yeah.
not the other way around. Let's just wish all the good things happen to the people or the teams that we support. But yeah, look, we have differences amongst ourselves. But one word, if I had to describe this season, is I would say surprise.
Right. Darshan, how about you?
Me, I want. That's what I want. Drama this season. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what you want every time.
I don't know if Darshan is talking about the F1 season or he's talking about the next Drive to Survive season.
I want chaos. See, that's why I like Verstappen. He's like he's straightforward. I'm like, this is how it is. This is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I want people to be. I don't want they're competing each other. Dude, they're literally fighting against each other. You can't be like, dost mera, dost tu hai meri jaan. No, I don't want that. Say if you don't like someone, don't like them. That's all.
Yeah. Own
Don't
that shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Competitors act like competitors. That's all I want. I want drama this season, proper drama. And
Uh,
which already started. Verstappen is already going against the FIA, which I like. Hamilton has spoken up against them. So yeah, I want that. I need that.
What about you, Sid? What do you think?
I think for me, this season is gonna be a reset. I don't think past glory and past performances are gonna carry you as far with the new regulations and everything. Um, we have made our predictions and our really long lists, and based on what the information's coming from the testing and stuff. But on the track, like on the day of qualifying or on the race day, we don't know who's gonna turn up like what, who has a better grip on this new technology and these new cars and stuff. Um, I do feel a little sad that it is not as much about racecraft with the new regulations as it is about managing your energy. And it's like, I think there's gonna be, there's gonna be more technical driving and more like mechanical driving rather than that aggressive, thrilling driving, with the overtakes and shit. But I am still all up for it. I like every season I would again pray that Ferrari wins the championship and Sainz wins the driving championship. Um, I know neither of those is gonna happen. Even if one of those things happen, it's a great season for me.
One of those might happen. Science might win
Yes.
the championship. That's the only one that might happen. The other
Yeah,
one
that's the
is
one.
a
That's the
lost
one I
cause.
would go for because then what it does is it also gives Ferrari a reality check that look what you idiots did. This is the driver you were supposed to keep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what the season looks like. And all right, so this was our first F1 video. The first of many, I hope. So just want to do a quick roundup and how was your experience at the like you've also done a live video with me on TMB, which is my movie channel by the way. If you're into movies, check that out. Heaps of stuff coming. I'm currently in talks with Golu for a feature this week. If
Okay.
that happens, it's gonna be a wild ride. So Golu's another member of our gang, probably the craziest fuck there is.
Let's
So
not go into details of Golu. Let's show him directly.
yeah. But yeah, I think how was your experience? How was it different from like just tell me this experience first and how does it compare against TMB?
uh, Look, I'm gonna say this is a bit different, of course, because
Yeah.
we're talking about something that we get to watch throughout the year rather than movies or series where we watch it once and then it's just the end and
Yeah.
there's another story begins. But
Yeah.
with this, it's something more constant, something that we guys have enjoyed watching on and on and on. This has been wonderful. I would love to do this, but I want to have a fight. I want to have the drama that Darshan was talking about. I want that. But I think for that, we've just got to wait for the seasons to start.
Yeah.
And as far as we've come, I think it's been good. Love this experience. I'm excited to see what lies ahead for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Darshan, your first time on YouTube, how was the experience? I would say though, I would preface by saying this. I was really nervous about Darshan because Darshan has his zones, right? He has his zones where he will talk and he will talk and he will roast you like anything. But there are also moments where you ask him a question and he'll come with like a one word response or like a two-word response. Nah, dude, nah, let's see. But I think Darshan really took off. Like after that first question, Darshan really took off and like he owned this conversation. So Darshan,
Yeah.
wow, your thoughts?
Yeah, dude, it was nice. Now you made me self-conscious. Now I'm like I don't have anything to say, but um, I will bring if Max and George don't bring the drama, I will bring the drama on this show here. Whatever you guys say, I will oppose you guys. Whatever, I will fight for it. I will oppose. I
Let's
will
see.
bring the drama here.
Perfect,
And I
perfect.
hope by the end of the season, it's one of us get to say, I told you so.
It will be me. I don't.
I think
Already.
the list that we have, everyone's gonna have like it might just be a case of the last video of the season. All three of us are like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
Well,
Because
yeah.
all three of us get a few strikes. Uh,
Yeah.
but it's been really fun and based on the response, I think we do want to make this like a regular feature. Um, we want to talk about races, what happened over the weekends. The time is going to be a slight constraint because both the boys they're in Melbourne right now. 5.5 hours. Is it 5.5 hours right now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5.5. It's going to be 4.5 in a couple of months.
Yeah. Uh,
Anyways.
so just matching
Oh,
our times and everything.
wait. One more thing. One more thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Melbourne, the first. So next again, this is going to happen, right? the other testing is going to happen. I think when is it going to happen? I think in a
I
couple of
think
weeks
this
the other
weekend.
testing as well. After that, we'll do a prediction. Okay,
Okay.
and whoever the losers, the two losers, have to buy the winner their favorite team's merch.
Merchandise.
Okay, the jacket, and then the loser, he himself has to buy the
Huh?
team that he hates. So in Siddharth's case, it's Russell's. You have to buy a shirt or a merch that says George Russell. Done. If you loses,
There comes the sadistic side of him. Oh,
after this, you have to buy it yourself. Not only do you have to buy the favorite merch the other person has the for the winner, you have to buy yourself a merch of the team that you hate the most or the driver that you hate the most.
but I don't think that's going to happen for Melbourne. But yeah, overall season, then yeah.
Yeah,
See,
let's do it for overall season. Yeah.
overall season,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whoever has the most points, the other two have to buy him a merch, whatever it is, a jacket, whatever it is, he'll have to buy it. Whatever he asks
Done.
you.
Done.
I think
And
my hatred is like public knowledge at this stage, but I don't know about you guys.
no. That we'll decide. The other two will decide. The winners will decide what they have to buy. The
Okay,
loser has to buy for themselves.
bro.
Because
In
you can
that
say, "Oh,
case,
Verstappen, I will go buy Max Verstappen." I'm like, what the fuck? No.
in that
The other
case,
two,
I want Carlos Sainz to win this because I can't find a Williams t-shirt here where they can even spell Atlassian right.
uh,
I will get you guys to go to that store
one
on
store.
Elizabeth Street
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the
get
pit
me
stop.
that Williams jersey.
No, over the season we'll get to know, right? Who you like, who you don't dislike. Over the season we'll get to know.
Over the
Get on.
season, we'll send you pictures of it if you want for now.
And on a weekly basis. So yeah, we'll get to know who you like and who you don't like. So yeah. Okay,
Also,
are you
like
done?
just another piece of
Done.
information. Iti and Darshan, they live very close to Albert Park, which is
Literally
the
15,
Australian
20 feet
GP
away.
track. And Iti, I think you go for a run there as well every now and then.
Yeah, I keep going there for a run. And I have some videos of the track that's been getting ready. I'll
Right.
share that across if you want to share that on the channel.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll send that across. Looks lovely. Just excited. Yeah, let's see how it goes. And when it's happening, I don't think I'll be able to work from home because it's going to be loud. And yeah, it's going to affect my work. So I'm going to have to go into the office.
But no, your office, like even in South Bank, like my office used to be in the CBD. So even before the race, they used to do those flyby, so you could hear the planes. So even like
Yeah, you can, but it's at minimum. But right now we live literally next to Albert Park, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
it's gonna be super loud, and I won't be able to work from home.
right,
So yeah,
all right. So yeah, we'll come up with the next video pretty soon. But this is gonna be a season-long feature. Um, to all of you guys, to Darshan and Niti, thank you so much for being a part of this. These are the guys who literally brought me into F1. Their passion, their knowledge. Even though Darshan says he's not a technical guy, but I love how he dumps down the science to a level where it is like really digestible for someone like me as well. And our passion speaks for itself.
yeah. हम लोग बोलते हैं बताना मेरे को क्या है ये क्या है थोड़ा make it easy बोलता है अब बैठ सोच मैं 5 साल का बच्चा हूँ अब बता.
Right. Like that was precisely me. Like I think even at that point we could have started a YouTube channel like F1 for Dummies because I used to ask such basic questions, but it made for great conversation. So thanks so much for joining me on this video, guys. Really fun.
Thanks
like
for having
always.
us. Thanks for having us. It's of course nice.
And for all of you guys watching this video, thank you so much. Your love and support means the world to me. It means the world to us. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. Drop your thoughts about the upcoming F1 season in the comments. Subscribe to the Fan Stand for the latest and the best. Sorry, that's the TMP tagline. But yeah, share this video with your fellow F1 fans. Engage with our community. Share our channel further. It really helps us. Until next time, we'll see you guys. Drive safe.
Godspeed.
See you guys. Bye. Bye.